I loved him with all my heart. But some hearts are only meant to deceive.
What happens when love turns into betrayal? What happens when the person you trust with your heart is the one who shatters it the most? This is the story of Akira and Emma, a tale from the heart of Nigeria, where love blossomed in joy but soon drowned in deceit. And like many folk tales, it carries the timeless lesson that even the sweetest love can hide the sharpest knife. Akira was a young woman full of light. She was known for her gentle smile and her kindness toward everyone she met. She was hardworking, running her small tailoring shop with a pride that kept her independent. Men admired her, women respected her, and the elders often praised her humility. But like every human being, Akira longed for something more. She longed for love, not the fleeting kind, but one that would hold her hand through life's storms. Emma was the man who seemed to fit that dream. He was tall, charming, and ambitious. His words rolled off his tongue like honey, and his laughter was the kind that made you want to laugh with him. He walked in a good company, wore neat clothes, and carried himself with confidence. When Emma laid his eyes on Akira, he saw not just beauty, but a woman whose spirit glowed brighter than the sun. Their love grew quickly, like fire catching dry grass. Soon they were inseparable. Emma would wait for Akira after work, carrying her bags as they strolled together. Akira would cook for him, bringing him plates of jollof rice and fried plantain, saying with a laugh, "Emeka, you must not starve while I am here." To everyone around them, they were the perfect couple. Neighbors whispered, "Those two are destined to marry." Akira herself believed it with all her heart. She had given Emma her trust, her time, and her future. But sometimes what we see on the surface hides the truth underneath. Unknown to Akira, Emma carried secrets. He was a man who loved the attention of women, a man who promised Akira forever while whispering the same to another. His ambition was not only in his career, but in how many hearts he could conquer. The test of love came when Emma introduced Akira to his closest friend, Ioma. Ioma was beautiful, bold, and outspoken. She and Emma had known each other for years, and though Akira smiled warmly at her, she could not ignore the way Ioma's eyes lingered on Emma. And even more, she could not ignore the way Emma's laughter grew louder whenever Ioma cracked a joke, or his hand brushed hers a little too often. At first, Akira told herself she was imagining things. Love makes us blind, after all, she convinced herself. Emma loves me. He chose me. I must not think evil of him or his friend. But the signs grew stronger. Emma began to cancel their outings, saying he was busy at work. Akira would later hear from others that he was seen at restaurants laughing with Ioma. When she asked, he brushed it off with a smile, saying, "Akira, don't you trust me? You worry too much." And her heart, fragile with love, believed him again and again, until the day the truth fell like thunder. Akira was on her way home when she received a call from her cousin Gonze. Her voice was trembling as she said, "Akira, I don't know how to tell you this, but I saw Emma and Ioma at the hotel near town. They were holding hands like lovers." The words stabbed Akira like a knife. She felt her legs weaken, her chest tighten. "No, it cannot be," she whispered. But deep inside, she knew. The pieces of doubt, the hidden smiles, the secret meetings, all the signs were there. That evening, Akira went to Emma's house unannounced. She needed to see with her own eyes. And there, as if the gods themselves wanted the truth revealed, she caught them together. Emma and Ioma, their embrace breaking every promise he had made. Silence filled the room. Emma's eyes widened in shock. Ioma pulled away in guilt, but Akira stood still, her heart crumbling into dust. Tears rolled down her face, not just from pain, but from the realization that love had turned into betrayal.
"Emma," she said softly, her voice trembling yet strong, "I gave you my trust, my heart, my everything, and this is what you give me in return?" Emma stuttered, searching for words. "Akira, it's not what it looks like." But Akira raised her hand, silencing him. "Do not lie again. I have seen enough." She walked away, her steps heavy but steady, each one echoing the end of the love she once cherished. Yet, the story did not end there, for betrayal has consequences, and revenge in the hands of the broken-hearted can be as sharp as a blade. Akira did not scream, she did not curse, she did not fight. Instead, she let silence become her weapon. She cut Emma completely, leaving him to chase her shadow. She poured her pain into her work, and soon her tailoring shop flourished more than ever before. Her name spread, her wealth grew, and people admired her strength. Meanwhile, Ekicha's life began to crumble. The same Ioma who had lured him away soon grew tired of him. She was not willing to build with him the way Akira had. Quarrels replaced laughter, and before long she abandoned him for another. Enma found himself alone, with no Akira to comfort him, no Ioma to flatter him, and no peace in his heart. Whenever he passed Akira's shop, he would stop, hoping for her to look at him, hoping for forgiveness. But Akira never gave him the satisfaction. She had learned her lesson. Not every smile hides love, and not every promise deserves trust. And so this tale teaches us, love is precious, but trust is even more. Betrayal may break the heart, but it also builds wisdom. Akira lost Emma, but she gained herself. She discovered that true strength comes not from holding on to deceit, but from letting go and rising above it. My friends, the next time you give your heart, remember the story of Akira. Ask yourself, does this person deserve the treasure I carry within me? For love without trust is like a drum with no skin. Now, I turn the question to you. If you were Akira, what would you have done? Would you forgive Emma, or would you walk away as she did? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if this story touched your heart, do not stop here. There are many more tales waiting for you. If you love this story, you will be amazed by our next tale. She rejected him for money. Years later, she regretted everything. Don't miss it.